Okay, today is our last note guide for Unit 9, Inequalities. We're going to talk about multi-step inequalities. To solve a multi-step inequality, the same way you solve a multi-step equation. You solve a multi-step inequality the same way that you solve a multi-step equation. Okay? So let's look at our example number 1. 3n minus 8 greater than negative 4. I'm going to add 8 to both sides. Negative 14 plus 8 is 6. I have 3n greater than 6. Divide both sides by 3. N is greater than 2. Now we can graph that. That's a 0. We'll mark 2 here. Now, this is a greater than. And remember that greater than and less thans are open circles. Greater than or equal to, less than or equal to are closed circles. So that means this will be an open circle and to the right. All right, number 2 has x over 3. That's division. What's the opposite of division? 3. Or multiplication. So we're going to multiply. Remember, oh, wait a minute, I'm doing that too soon. Sorry. Let me back up. First, let's move the 5. Minus 5, minus 5. So that is negative 4. Getting ahead of myself. Let me slow down here. Now we got x over 3. Now I'm going to multiply by 3 because that's the inverse of division. X less than or equal to negative 12. Now I don't flip the sign here. I do not flip the sign here because I didn't divide or multiply by a negative. We got a 0. I'm going to put negative 12 down here, and x is less than or equal to, so that's going to be a closed circle, line to the left. All right, let's look at a couple of more. We're going to minus 4, minus 4. That's going to be negative 10, because that's the same as plus a negative. I have negative 2x, less than 10. I'm dividing by negative 2 now, so that means my sign's got to flip. Now it's pointing the opposite way. Negative divided by negative is a positive. 10 divided by 2 is 5. I can graph that. It's greater than, that's open to the right. We got kind of crowded on number 4, but I think we can get in here. We're going to plus 5 plus 5. That gives me 4. And then x over negative 4. Now that is a form of division. What's the inverse of division? Multiplication. Multiplying by negative 4. Now remember, I got to flip the sign because I am multiplying by negative 4. So that means I'm going to have x is now less than or equal to negative 16. We can graph it. I'm going to put negative 16 right here. It's greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, so closed circle, arrow to the right. All right, let's work one more. I think it's going to get repetitive, so let's just do one more and keep your video short. And if you have questions, you can get a hold of us. Ooh, look at this. We got like terms, man. What do we do with like terms? We combine them. We got two x's, so that's a plus a negative. Negative 3x plus a negative x, so that'd be negative 4x plus 2 less than or equal to negative 10. Now we minus the 2, minus the 2. That's the same as plusing a negative, so that's negative 12 and then negative 4x. I have to divide by a negative. Remember, when you're dividing by a negative, you flip the sign. So x is now greater than 3 because negative divided by negative is a positive. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So here's your answer. Let's graph it. Now it's just a greater than, so it's an open circle to the right. All right, folks. I think you're getting the gist of it. If you have questions, let us know. Okay? Actually, you know what? Let's do number 7. We have another combining 7. Let's do this one right here. Look here. We got like terms, 5x minus 6x, or plus a negative 6x. That would give you negative x plus 9 greater than 11. Now, you separate them. Minus 9 minus 9. 11 minus 9, or 11 plus a negative 9, is 2. And we have a negative x. Now, see this negative x? There's an inferred 1 there, and we have to get rid of that negative 1. Divide both sides by negative 1. X, remember you got to flip the sign, is now less than negative 2. And we can graph it. 0, negative 2. X is going to be less than, so it's an open circle pointing to the left. Okay, folks, there you go. Do a little review if you need to, and